I got on Art Teacher TikTok. A very joyous place to be. Highly recommend. One time I sprayed myself in the eye with this hairspray, so ever since then I've been kind of scared of it, so I usually close my eyes when I spray it because it hurts so badly, so I do not recommend doing that. Hello, sweet friends. Welcome to a new vlog. If you are new here, my name is Kim. I'm a second grade teacher in West Michigan, and it is week 2 of school. Last week, we just had Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend, and it was a great way to start kind of getting to know the students, getting to know a lot of the routines, the procedures, all that good stuff, so we can be successful this week as we start taking on actual curriculum and content. So I'm super excited because I feel like that's where the kids start to like really understand the routines once we introduce the curriculum materials. So today I'm teaching math, I'm teaching writing, I'm teaching reading, all sorts of good stuff, and it might not look like our like actual day today, but it's gonna look pretty close. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's gonna be a great day. And actually my mom's coming in this afternoon and she's gonna help out with just some things around the classroom, helping to get some things organized and put up on the walls. And then we are gonna hang out and I think maybe go to dinner after school, so that will be awesome. I want to do an art project starting today. I'm really excited about. I kind of had the idea over the summer of having them think of some words that they want to be described as. So we're gonna talk about adjectives today, and I'm gonna introduce some adjectives, and then they're gonna choose 3 that they would like to be described as. And maybe actually I'll walk you to the front of the room so I can show you the page, so maybe it makes a little bit more sense. So here we go. For our first few days of writing, we are gonna focus in on drawing. So I have this page that kids are gonna use. It's within their writing book that I made them, and I just drew up like some little ideas last night of some people, and I'm gonna teach them how to draw all sorts of different like elevated stick people today. And then for the art project I'm thinking of, we are going to start by thinking of 3 positive adjectives. So I just have a word bank of examples. They are going to choose 3, and then probably either this afternoon or tomorrow I'm gonna give them little strips of construction paper, and they're gonna write those words probably first in pencil and then trace with Sharpie, and they're gonna do either watercolor or oil pastel, I haven't decided yet, of these little mirrors. And I'm gonna take a picture of each of them holding something, and then I'm going to make it look like they were holding the little mirror that they're going to either like paint or use oil pastels on, and then in the mirror, like coming out of it, will be their 3 words, their 3 adjectives they want to be described as. I don't actually have an example one because this is just like from the pits of my brain, but I'm super excited about it, and I'm gonna make one with the students, and so that way they can see what it looks like, and then I'll have an example for future years. So hopefully this goes well. This was just something, like I said, I thought of in my brain, so I've never actually done it before, but I think it'll be good. I feel good about it. And then also today, my students who don't already have headphones are going to get a pair of headphones because today is our first day that we're going to use iReady, which is our math computer program, and we're gonna start our diagnostic today, which does not sound fun, but we're gonna do that. So I'm just gonna give each kid like a big baggie that they're gonna put their headphones in, and then that way it hopefully won't get tangled with like all the other stuff in their desk, and it will just stay a little bit nicer. So yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I'm super excited to see my students again this morning. I do have a couple more things that I want to do before they get here, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of running around, and then I will see you when I see you. Oh, you know what? I need to show you my outfit still too. So this dress is from Nuuly. I will say the straps are a little bit long, so I keep having to kind of adjust those, but that's okay. It's a super cute dress. I don't know what the brand is off the top of my brain, but it's just like a maxi dress. I love all these little layers on it, and then I have my favorite Amazon heels that I wear all the time. These are like ones that I can wear and my feet don't hurt, so gotta love that. And then I just have my like basic rings, my teacher nails of course, and I forgot to put on fun earrings, but I did put some in my bag, so let's go grab those. So I did pack these fun earrings, so I might change into these a quick moment, but these are from Whim_MI on Instagram. Definitely check out her work. These earrings were only 10 bucks, and look how cute they are, and I just love her. I have so many things of hers, and everything is so cute. So I think I'm gonna go change into these a quick second. They're so cute. So now it is much later. I am at home, but I wanted to show you, I got an Amazon package and it actually was something off of my Amazon wish list, which is so nice. So these items are from Veronica. So thank you so much to Veronica. I seriously appreciate this. She got me some printable magnet sheets, which I'm super excited about. I'm thinking I can do lots of different gift type items for my kids with this. And then she got me some scratch and sniff stickers. My kids are gonna be obsessed with these. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then also these name tags, which I thought would be handy for when we go on field trips. So they're all orange, and so it'll just be nice because all my kids will match. So yes, thank you so much to Veronica for all of these things, and life is good. Oh my gosh, you almost fell. That was scary. So now it is Tuesday morning, and let me take off this little jacket. It is actually a little bit chilly outside this morning, which I love this time of year because sometimes it is so stinking hot, and without AC, it's nice to have it be a little bit cooler for me and the kids and all the things. I washed my hair last night and did not feel like doing anything with it, so usually I end up putting it up in a ponytail while I'm teaching anyways because I just don't like it in my face. So I would just put it up early this morning. I have on a little headband. I have on some cute Pete the Cat earrings that I got off Etsy, and then this is another new Lee dress, and then my favorite Amazon heel. So yes, that is the fit for today. I went out with my mom last night and we went to Kohl's and got the Kohl's Cares plushies. I got the Smart Cookie and I got the Good Egg because I have a Bad Seed Good Egg, like reversible one, but I think I'm gonna leave that one on the Bad Seed and then have the other two. So I'm gonna go put those up this morning on top of my cabinet. I have the Good Egg, so cute, and then the Smart Cookie, adorable. This is the one that I really wanted. And then also from a thrift store yesterday, I got this big bag of food for $3. My mom found this and she was like, I feel like your kids would like this. So I ended up getting it for my kids and super excited about this. Hello friends, so now it is Wednesday and I thought we would just get ready together a little bit this morning. Then I can just kind of yap to you about all of my thoughts about how the school year has been so far. So first of all, before actually I show any more, I want to say I love this Rhode blush. I got this recently and I've been using it every single day as like pretty much my only face makeup. It's in Juice Box and I love it. So anyways, I have been wearing just like blush and then like my normal brow pencil and mascara and stuff, and then sometimes I do put on some of my little face powder just so I'm not like so oily looking, or like just to kind of make my face look a little bit more matte, especially because a lot of times I'm like sweaty during the school day. But all that to say, this school year has been going so well so far. I have a feeling already that this is gonna be like one of my best classes ever. They are so sweet and very just excited to be at school, excited about life. I will say my only complaint this year is I have a boy heavy class, and it's not even like that super boy heavy, but I do have more boys than girls, and my boys are definitely like true little boys and so they just like want to touch each other all of the time and be in each other's business and like very impulsive and stuff, but that's like very normal for second grade. That's normal little boy behavior, so not a big deal. And they're really sweet kids, and so as soon as I get on them and I'm like, hey, we cannot touch our friends, or hey, hands to self, then they do a really good job with that. So no complaints there. I am just so excited for this school year. My kids love art and they love coloring, and so I'm super excited about that because that's one of my goals for this year, is to incorporate more art in the classroom. So we've been working hard on that art project that I've shown you guys, and we've just been doing it like little bits at a time. And so today it's gonna start actually coming together. So I'm really excited about that. We already made our mirrors, we cut them out, we chose our 3 adjectives that we want people to use when they describe us. And now today we are going to work on making a mixed media background. So I'm going to teach kids what mixed media means. I'm going to show them a bunch of examples, and then I'm going to let them choose if they want to use like scraps of paper, or if they want to use bingo daubers, or basically just like whatever they want to use from a list of supplies to create their background. And then I'm going to take a picture of each student that I'm going to print out, and I think I might print it in black and white because I think that would look cool with like the colorful background. And then I'm going to have them like hold, I think, like a mirror or something in front of them, so then I can go in Canva and remove like the background and then print them all. And I think I'm gonna cut them out on my Cricut and then have the kids like paste them on the page holding the little mirror that they printed or that they painted. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. If I decide to keep doing this idea in future years, then I'll just keep mine as an example so then I have it for next time. Or sometimes what I do if I'm worried that like I might lose the example page is I just take a picture of it and then I keep it in my phone, and then that way the next school year I can just search it in my phone for like the year before. And I do use Amazon Photos as well. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get Amazon Photos for free. And so then you can upload like all of your pictures into there, which is super handy because then also I can sort by like date taken for those as well. So anywho, I'm super excited about that project. It's just gonna be so fun and I can't wait for more projects this year. We actually had a really awesome, generous donor. I don't know where that just came from. Must have been my mascara. That's so random. But we had a generous donor who is donating to every single teacher in our school. And so we were given a budget for that we're able to spend on some additional materials this year. And so I just ordered some watercolor like liquid paint so I can put them in spray bottles. So I also ordered spray bottles. I got on Art Teacher TikTok. I can't remember if I said that already in this vlog, but I am on Art Teacher TikTok officially, and it is a great place to be. I am loving it there, and I keep getting so many ideas for different projects I want to do with my students. And so one project that I want to do is have the kid trace their hands, use their hands as a stencil, and then spray some watercolor paint around it, and then they take off their little stencil hand. And anyways, I got that idea on TikTok, and I thought that was a super cool idea. So I ordered those this morning, and like I ordered some art type books for my classroom as well. So like how to draw books. I definitely want some more of those for my students to use as like early finisher tasks. So like if they finish all their must-dos, then they have some may-dos, and I'm gonna put like I Spy books on there and how to draw books and things like that. So then they have some options of things that they can do when they're finished, and that saves me from having them ask me over and over like, Mrs. Halls, I'm done, now what? And so that will be much better as well. So I'm just super excited for this school year. It's been a great school year so far, and I feel like so far this school year I've had a really good balance. Like I haven't felt super overwhelmed at all, which is a good feeling, and it's just been like very manageable. And anytime I'm working on school stuff outside of school, then it's because I want to, not because I feel like I need to, which has been really good. So I think a big part of that is because now I have my planning at the end of the day, and I was so worried about that because I thought that maybe at the end of the day it would feel like too late or something. I don't know, I was just worried about it, but I actually love it. I think that it is the absolute best thing ever, and a couple people commented on my previous videos and said that, and I didn't believe you, but now I do, because now I can prep for the next day, and so I don't go home feeling like so overwhelmed or like there's so much I have to do because I've already taken care of all of those things before I left school. So I just feel like that end of day prep is definitely superior, and I hope that I keep that forever because I love it. So that's been really, really good. The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is whenever we have school assemblies, then I probably will miss those, which is kind of a bummer, or I'll have to like miss my planning to go to those, but those aren't gonna happen like that often. I think we have one a month, like each month for PBIS, which is like our school-wide behavior system. So we will have like one a month, which is like kind of a lot, but that's not like a crazy amount. So I think it's gonna be just fine. So yeah, that's my only like little concern, but other than that, it's been great. Also, another really good thing this year is my school switched over to Talking Points. So Talking Points is a communication app, and it's super nice because it is something that parents don't have to download if they don't want to. The messages that I send can just be sent as like a text to their phone, or if they would rather have it within the app, they can download the app as well. And it's available in so many different languages, and I found that so far the translation feature seems to be pretty good. Most of my students, well, all of my students in my class this year, if they don't speak English at home, they speak Spanish at home, and so far I've gotten pretty good feedback from the families. I will say the only thing I don't love about it is I haven't figured out a way for me to see the translation, because I do speak Spanish. Sometimes I would like to see what it's saying to the families, but that's okay, no big deal there. As long as I can trust that it's like pretty accurate, then I'm not too worried about that. But that has been awesome, and just a friendly reminder that it is a law that we must make sure that we're sending home communications in families' home languages. So if families speak Spanish at home and they have put on their paperwork that they speak Spanish at home, then we need to make sure any written communication, any class announcements, any papers that go home, all of those are copied into Spanish for our students as well. This is something that is a law, but isn't necessarily something that's like closely looked at. And so I've seen or heard from a lot of teachers who have told me that like they had no idea that this was a law. So I always like to say it in my videos just here and there so people know, because I always feel like when you know better, you do better. So now that you know, hopefully you can include that if you're not already. Canva also has a translation feature that's pretty decent if you are making like worksheets or like newsletters or something like that, and you want parents to be able to have a set of the paper like in their home language, then you can translate in Canva as well. So that works pretty well. I always feel like when I get ready on camera, I like forget something. So let's see, I have my mascara, brows, blush, highlight, powder. Okay, yeah, I'm good. And now it's time for hairspray. Here we go. Today I'm gonna wear one of my Nuuly dresses, and I got the idea off of Brit from TikTok. I'm gonna pop up her page right here so you can see it. She's like one of my favorite people to follow for like outfit inspiration. She's just like a cool girl. She's a cool teacher. So anyways, I got the idea from her to layer a like t-shirt over my maxi dress. So I think I'm gonna go look at my teacher t-shirts and I'm gonna see if I can find one that I could like layer over it, and I think that would be really cute. And then also I decided I want to wear tennis shoes today because I've worn heels every day this week, and I want to be able to like run with the kids on the playgrounds. So I'm gonna go figure out my outfit, and then I will see you when I see you, probably when I get in my classroom. Okay, I am in my classroom now, and I kind of want to set you down so I can chit chat. I guess I could get out my tripod. Okay, here we go. Let's get out the tripod, and then that way I can be hands-free and chat. So here we go. Brought in a few goodies with me this morning in a Half Price Books bag, and we don't have Half Price Books by me, but I went to one when I was in Indianapolis this summer, and I had an absolute blast. I had a great time. So in this bag, let's see, we're gonna actually move back so I can use one of the students' desks to set it on for a moment. So in this bag, I brought some of these little Hello Spring decals. I'm saving these for Butterfly Day in the spring, but I got them on like super clearance, so I'm just gonna put them in the back room with the rest of my butterfly stuff. And then yesterday I went to a couple of thrift stores and I found these teacher stamps, and they are like old school. Like this is what I would have probably gotten on my papers when I was in elementary school. And so it was only $1.50 for I think 30 of them, and I thought this would be really fun to like mark up my students' papers. Some of them I definitely will not use. There's definitely some of them that are a little bit weird, a little dated, but I'm excited to use some others. And then for Dia de los Muertos, I like to celebrate with my students because a lot of my students are from Mexico, or their families are from Mexico, so they celebrate at home. And then for my other students who don't celebrate at home, it's cool to just teach them about a new holiday. So I found these Dia de los Muertos or Dia de Muertos little, actually not little, these are big. I found these napkins, I just couldn't think of the word. So there's a ton of napkins in here, and I usually like to get my students pan de muerto because it's like a traditional bread that you would eat during the holidays. So I will serve those with my pan muerto. And then the last thing that I got for my classroom are these little butterfly masks. This thrift store has like a ton of birthday and like party type stuff for brand new, or that's brand new for really cheap. And so I got 3 packs of these butterfly masks. They were only 75 cents each, and there are some different colors in here, and they're not all pink. There's like blue and purple and stuff I think too. So I thought this would be super fun to use during Butterfly Day. So yes, that is what I got, and I'm gonna go organize it. And then I do think I want to run to the supply room this morning. It's way on the other side of the school, but I've been avoiding going because it's so far. But my students need folders for their take-home materials. Not all of my students already have them, so I'm gonna go grab those this morning and then do a couple more things, and then it'll be time to start my day. So I will see you probably after school or maybe tomorrow. Hello, sweet friends. Now it is Thursday, which is our last day of the week because we don't have school tomorrow for Labor Day, and then we don't have school Monday, so we get a little bit of a break, which is kind of nice. But honestly, it's been a great week. My kids are doing amazingly. Like, this is a really, really good group of kids, and I had like the best group last year, like such an amazing group of kids. And so I just feel very lucky because we always joke as teachers that it kind of, well, at least in my building, that it goes kind of in ebbs and flows. So like if you have a really good year, then get ready for a not so good year the next year. But honestly, like, knock on wood, I don't actually have wood, this is not real wood, but we're gonna pretend. But knock on wood, it has been an amazing start to the school year, and the kids are doing awesome. It's the first day of our fundraiser, and so we're all wearing either pink or like video game themed clothing today. I didn't have any video game themed clothing, I don't think. So I have on elephant and piggy earrings instead. I have on a pink headband, a pink shirt, and then pink shoes for my Wear Pink Day. And I actually have quite a bit that I need to do this morning. So I need to run around in just a moment because I need to try to get to the copier before it gets super busy here at school. But I do want to quick show you that I wanted Starbucks really badly this morning because I actually don't really ever get Starbucks, but I saw that they have their fall drinks and I really wanted a pumpkin cream cold foam. Is that what it's called? Pumpkin cream cold foam? I don't know, whatever it's called. I'm gonna balance you on a book a second. But it was a 30-minute wait to get it. And also, like, for my Starbucks at least, if it says 30 minutes, it's definitely gonna be longer than that because it's always like longer than it says on the app. So instead, I went to McDonald's and I got a pumpkin iced coffee with caramel drizzle, and this is so good. So no regrets. And then it was like a couple dollars versus being like, I don't know, $7 or however much the other one would have been. So I'm very pleased. And now I got my little fix of pumpkin, and honestly, I might just stick with this. It's really good. So yay, cheers to basically Friday. Okay, so now it is Monday, it is Labor Day, and I'm here in my classroom just for a quick moment because I wanted to print a few things, scan a few things, and then also finish up this vlog. I edited everything up until this point already, I think between yesterday and today, and it's a long one, so hopefully you guys don't mind a longer vlog. I feel like I kind of miss doing more like chatty vlogs, so I think I want to incorporate more of that, just like maybe talking while I'm getting ready like I did in this vlog and things like that. So if you like that, let me know in a comment below. Let me know whatever else you would like to see. I am planning on keeping up my vlogging, and it feels really, really good to be back vlogging. So I'm really enjoying it. I hope that you are enjoying it. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.